I'm gonna have to clarify here. My favorite interview moment of 2022 was hands down John Gibbons, former Toronto Blue Jays manager. I still can't believe I spent an hour drinking the Indie88 Pale Ale with the guy on Zoom. He had a couple of margaritas at the time. But yeah, that's up on the Indie88 podcast. He was such a hoot.
On the show, we talked to Eric Lindros, who's like a hockey hero of mine, and I got to talk about his shinny skates that he does with ex-Leafs, and I got to make a cabriolet joke about him not shooting, so that was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me.
2022 was hard because I feel like I did a lot of interviews leading up to 2022 and the pandemic and then coming out of that. I remember the first in-person interview I had to do, and it was at El Macombo, and it was with Pop. And both of us, it was actually all the band and myself, we weren't wearing masks, and it felt so weird. And we had a really fun interview, and it was great, and I was so nervous to do it. It made me feel like I was starting in radio for the first time all over again. So thank you, Pop, for helping me out there.
Favorite interview moments? Oh man, there were so many great interviews. But I have to say, Metric, Jimmy Shaw and Emily Haynes coming in, talking about their beginnings in New York and how if they wouldn't have met members of Interpol, they actually wouldn't have met the rhythm section of Metric. So Metric wouldn't exist without them. And them telling that story was really, really memorable. I really liked that a lot. As well, interviewing Florence Welch of Florence and the Machine. She is just so lovely and went track by track through the record. It was so, so great. All the album specials, though, were really fun to do and get more insight on all the records that were released that we had the chance to chat with people about.
My favorite interview, I'm going to say, was with Dear Rouge because I love them so much and I hadn't seen them in 5 years, so it was just like a big reunion, and Danielle and I both cried together and it was really fitting. It was very therapeutic.
Band interviews, I remember I got to do band in a movie at the Rivoli, and that was a lot of fun. And whenever you're doing an interview in front of a crowd of people, I always get really nervous, but K-Flay was doing it and she was really awesome, so that was a great interview.